we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, we're about to head down to the field for kickoff, and a final thought, Phil. Both teams coming into this game off wins last week.
Yeah, you know, both teams very confident, feeling good about what they're doing. So when you have two confident teams playing, Jim, what we're going to see is, I think, very good football. So the fans, sit back and enjoy the game.
First down at the 27. They'll run it off the toss. And that's good for only a yard or two. Here's a look at the Steelers' offense. This is one of the better offensive units we've seen in the NFL in years. The Steelers approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting to run up the middle.
And it's incomplete. And with that, let's look at the Patriots lineup on defense. They have been shredded this year by opposing quarterbacks who have found a way to beat up on this secondary. The Steelers have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. Third down and 12. Roethlisberger was targeting Antonio Brown with that pass.
Well, that's not the worst thing that can happen to you in a situation like this. As long as the football was not intercepted, that's okay.
They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. An extra tight end on the field for this one. They're going to run it on the toss. And that means one. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. The Patriots come to the line with a bunch set. They bring it down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety.
You always have to know where you are on the field. As a quarterback, when you're backed up and you drop in the end zone, that has to make you nervous. That time, the quarterback, he just held on to the football too long. He sacked, and he cost his team the safety.
The Steelers' offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest. Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Roethlisberger comes out in the pistol. Second and 10. They give it to him on the counter. Got a flag. The defense accepts the penalty.
When you're going against a defense that is fast, sometimes you can fool them with the counter run, but they're so good, so athletic, they can adjust, and they still get in there and make the play before you gain any yards.
Roethlisberger from the gun. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
Bad job that time by the quarterback. He misses the receiver on the slant route. When you're throwing the slant route, you got to throw it right into the stomach of the receiver, so it's easy for him to make the catch, and he can protect himself also.
The Steelers come out with a split backfield. The Steelers snap it at the 31. Roethlisberger sends it to Bell. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10.
The Patriots cannot feel good about giving up that safety the last time out. That one hurts an awful lot, Phil, because they just got overpowered.
Yeah, they did. But listen, they feel bad, but I'll tell you who feels good is that's the defense. Man, were they impressive, just overpowering the offense and getting that safety.
I've always felt that a safety should be worth more than 2 points. What do you think?
Well, you always are trying to make up new rules. I like the rules the way they are.
Got hit on release. Here's how the Steelers defensive lineup. They have found a way this year to be one of the best in the league against the pass. Top 10. The Steelers will come out in the dime. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Clutch catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10 taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
All I can say is congratulations, rookie. And run down there and make sure you get that football and you keep that as a prize, because that is something you will remember for the rest of your life.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Runs up to grab it at the 4. And a flag is down. Boy, if his head got yanked back the other way, an obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Roethlisberger is going to scramble. Devin McCourty gets the sack. Midway through the first quarter, and it's always a time when you're punching and counter-punching, and now they've got the pick and a chance to even score again.
Now, what would you know about punching and counter-punching, Jim? Were you a boxer at one time? It's amazing. You've done every sport, but you're right. They went out there. They did everything right. They've done everything right on both sides of the ball, and they're looking good.
The Patriots take it from the 38. They're all over them behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. Second down, about 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The Patriots come out in the pistol. Second down and 10. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The Patriots bring in an extra tight end for this play. Complete, didn't get his feet down.
The Patriots don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Flag is out. And that's a gain of 9. It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
It's first down as they head to the line. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Finds his mark. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Steelers did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2.
Double tight end formation.
Will go ground. That's McCourty making the stop.
If you want to run the football to success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Steelers step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Interesting situation right here in the gym. Fourth and short near midfield. You're behind. It's in the first half. Do you go for it to try to get momentum back on your side, or do you punt it away? Me, I would punt it. We'll see what the coach does.
That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone.
Real tough starting spot here for the offense.
The Patriots lined up, bunch formation.
With two hands, he has it.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now second down and 7.
Here's the handoff. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Now looking at third down. Drop back, shotgun formation.
Finds his mark.
Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
Third catch today so far.
Jim Nantz, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
First down following the long play. The give.
And that picks up 3.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Pass is intercepted. Late in the first, and the offense now has golden opportunity to get right back into this game.
Jim, it was a bad start by the offense. Now they got to come out and overcome that. They got the turnover. Let's see if they can take advantage of that.
The Steelers take it from the 38.
Here's the quick toss. Shrugs off the first hit.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs. If you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get 4 carries.
The Patriots go with the dime formation here on defense.
This should be the last play of the quarter. He makes the catch.
They'll mark him at the 40. We're back here to start the second quarter. And, partner, when you're in a tight defensive game like this, what does an offense have to do to open this game up?
Well, I think what happens sometimes in situations like this, Jim, you know, the offense, they plan for the game and what they're going to do, but they come out there that first series or two and they go, wow, these guys are better in person than they were on the film. So you've got to adjust physically. I think now that they have adjusted, we'll see if they can make some things happen.
Second down coming up.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Gets it out for the completion.
The Steelers do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. Third down coming up. Takes it on the counter. Picks up about 2. Right now, this is a team that trails. And they know that they have nothing if they don't have a rushing attack. The numbers are just dreadful. They're going to have to get a spark from the rushing attack the rest of the way if they're going to get back into it.
We talk so much about throwing the football, scoring, doing all these things that are pretty for the fans, and we all want to see it. But the NFL always comes down, who is the most physical is the one that wins the game, and they're not being physical enough on the offensive side.
1st and 5. We've got a tight one early in the second quarter, and now the offense will look to build on the lead coming off the interception.
Yeah, you know, it was a good job by the defense taking nothing away from them. But what was the offense thinking with that play call and that throw by the quarterback?
First down at the 25. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Throws the pass. Julian Edelman has the catch. Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Toss play. Shazier's the one who made the big stop. Running the ball is never a given, but here in the first half with the lead, you have to think this team would love to establish the run better in order to control and hold the lead the rest of the way, Phil.
Yeah, get some rhythm of the football game on your side. And I'll tell you how you start it. You go over there to the bench, and you look at those offensive linemen and say, you must block better for the run. I think they will as the game goes along.
They tackle him at the 26-yard line. That's his first reception today. Set up now at the 26. The Patriots lined up. Everybody split out wide.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
And that pass is just thrown away. The Patriots snap it at the 26. Now on the move. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. The Patriots have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. First down and 10. They're setting up screen. And gains about 1.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Steelers lined up in the nickel. Snap it out of the gun. Almost intercepted.
It's tight down here in the red zone, so if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in a position like this, you can knock it down.
The Steelers come out in a dime package, dropping back now into the shotgun. And the reception by Brandon LaFell. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down. So many times when you see these field goal kickers miss it, it's just about mechanics. What was it? Were the steps wrong? Did he plant his foot in the right spot? And you got to hit that football in the perfect spot, too. A little bit of everything went wrong that time.
Halfway through the second quarter. Down the field. He's in the clear. Inside, and he's poked for the touchdown. About halfway through the second quarter now, and that touchdown gives them the lead.
Yeah, nothing like a positive drive, just like we saw there, Jim. And it's here midway in the second quarter, they found a way to finally get in the end zone, take the lead. Good job by the offense.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Takes off from the 5. And the flag comes out. Edelman is tackled down. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block him.
First down at the 17. Tries and fails to hook up with Gronkowski on that pass.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
2nd and 10. Scrambling now. And not only does their defense protect the lead, they force the interception and give their offense a chance to increase the advantage before halftime.
Good job by the defense. You know what they did? They just put more self-doubt into the opponent's offense. They're going to have a hard time snapping out of this today.
Here's the long throw by Roethlisberger. The ball is charged loose.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Will go ground. An open lane. Gained 11.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Steelers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Chandler Jones gets to the quarterback.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Roethlisberger's setting up now in the pistol. The Steelers take it from the 28. Gets about 9 on the play. Third down now. Roethlisberger's lined up. 2 tight ends set. The Steelers are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this third down. Third down.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Patriots' last drive ended
with an interception. So what do you think here, Phil? Will they play it a little safer this time around?
Oh, I don't think so. I think what you do on the offensive side, you stay aggressive. It's not a perfect game. There's going to be mistakes and penalties, and you got to learn to overcome that adversity. So go out there, let it go, and try to score points.
The Patriots are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Second down and 10.
Got drilled as he throws it.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
The Patriots need to get to the 35 to pick up a first.
He's hit as he throws it. That's a stop by the defense that will give them one last chance to do something here offensively before the intermission, Phil.
Yeah, they got to feel good about their football team right now. They got it rolling their way. Defense, another good job by them. Now can the offense be smart, be calculating, and find a way to score?
He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
The Steelers love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
In plus territory at the 49. The Steelers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. First down at the 49. Catch made. That's McCourty making the stop.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Second down and 8. Screen. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Well, there's a phrase we have for quarterbacks that get a little nervous in the pocket. We call it cabin fever. I think that's what happened that time. He got a little nervous, and the throw was way off the mark.
Third and 8. Flip to the outside. Fights through contact. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
What is the defense thinking? It's third and over 10 yards, and everybody's back just looking for pass. Nobody ready for the run, and they give up a big first down.
The Steelers snap it at the 36. Picks up about 5. The Steelers, 1 timeout remaining. They come to the line at the 31-yard line. Second down and 5. Roethlisberger sends it to Brown.
That's going to be a timeout charge to the offense.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. In his hands, complete, touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. He'll have a chance to take off. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Patriots got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and give a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. Has space. The ball is fumbled. The defense has the football. That'll do it for the first half here in the Steel City.
Hey, it's 17-6. I'm going to kill the field. All of a sudden, it just started lagging like crazy.